pretty sure that's a little boat over there. Let's go and have a look, someone might need a hand. What the hell? Man, I hope no one's drowned out here. That's weird. Well, it had the bungs in it still, so it's probably been here for a while, unless it's got a hole on it. I'll see if I can pull it out of there. Seems to float alright. No major holes that I can see. It might have got blown off a beach or something, or broken off its mooring. I don't think anyone would be camping up there. I better go and have a wee look just in case. There's a hut up there. Is anyone there? No. Let's get out of here. Just taking on a bit of water. I should be able to get it home. It's only about 10 kilometres. got it back to my place. So I'll make some inquiries and see if anyone locally has lost a boat. It's a pretty small community down here, so someone would have heard of it. But I'll just store it here for now. Right, I've made some inquiries and it turns out it went missing somewhere between 2 and 3 weeks ago. It was tied up to a jetty around about 20 kilometres from where I found it. The owners are not too sure when it went missing because they don't use it every day. They thought it had been stolen or sunk or something, so they claimed insurance on it. So they said I can have it. Free boat. So that's a good outcome for a day's fishing. I found a boat, and good to know no one was drowned or anything in it. It was a bit suspicious seeing it floating there. I don't know if it was stolen or just broke its line, because you see there that looks like it's been broken. We have had quite a bit of stormy weather lately, so it might have just broken away from the rope. That's quite a thin rope there. So who knows? Kind of weird that it came ashore right where that little cabin was. It made me think someone might have stolen it and was living in there, but it might just be a coincidence. So I'll have a look at that motor and see if I can get it running. It's still got oil in there. That's a good sign. There's no water in there. There's very little compression in there. I think the rings are probably stuffed. You can sort of hear it hissing past the rings. It does sound pretty worn out, but starts alright. The only problem is there's not a lot of water coming out of the telltale, so maybe the impeller needs changing. I'll pull that leg off and have a look at it. See, there's a little crack in that seal. That could be part of the problem. Alright. There's a bit of grit in there. That wouldn't be helping. So there's the impeller. It's worn on that side a bit, so if I turn it around and then see how it goes. It's alright. There's 3 things to line up there. The cooling pipe, this little gear mechanism, and the drive shaft. That should be good now. Cover that up. Alright, that's pumping a lot better now. Before I take it out, I'll have a look for any holes, because towing it home, it did seem to take on about 40 or 50 litres, so I'm guessing there's probably a corrosion hole somewhere. It's mainly just in the centrepiece here, up Sides and that don't look too bad. That's a deep one. It's not quite through though. Looks like it's been welded up at some stage. It's had a bit of work done to it. Oh yep, there's a hole there. It's in pretty rough shape. And there's probably more under that spline as well, but I can't see. I might just do that whole section. Give it a bit of a sand just to key it in there. Try and squeeze it through the hole to the other side. If I had an aluminium welder, I'd do it that way, but this is a quick fix if you don't have a welder. It's hardened up nicely. Seems to be on there pretty well. So I'll take it down to the beach now and give it a wee try. I've got some oars here from my other boat. I'll take those along just in case. I'm going to grab some mussels while I'm out here. Look at that, beautiful. Steam those up. Oh, works pretty well. The only thing I have to do is sort out that button on the end so I don't get a shock every time I try and turn it off. Apart from that, it goes well. It's a wee bit underpowered for this boat. Would be cool to be able to plane it, but probably need at least 6 to 10 horsepower for that. But I'll keep an eye out for another motor. It's good for just pottering around and collecting mussels and that sort of thing. A few things I have to do yet. I've got to get a better trailer. Obviously that one's the wheels are too far forward, so I'll keep an eye out for a cheap trailer. And obviously she's still leaking a bit, so that's maybe 10 litres after about a half-hour trip. It's not as bad as it was the other day when I brought it home, so that patch seems to have held. I think what I'll do is just get it out of the water, put some water in it and see where it's coming out. I'm guessing it's probably right along that spine. You can sort of see why the guy didn't want it back. It does have quite a few issues, but not bad for a freebie. It'd be quite cool to have that steering wheel back on there. Just be able to sit up the front, put like a 15-20 horse on it. Just had the steering wheel at some stage, it's been taken off there. So I'll go up and cook my mussels up and have some lunch. So thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.